The 2026 FIFA World Cup will feature 48 teams, 48 nations, 48 dreams, 48 fan bases convinced this could be their year. But history tells a different story. Since the first World Cup in 1930, only a handful of countries have ever lifted the trophy. Brazil, Germany, Italy, Argentina, France, England, Spain, Uruguay. That's it. And when you look at the modern game, the list becomes even smaller because winning a World Cup requires more than talent. You need depth. You need experience. You need world-class players in multiple positions. You need luck. And most importantly, you need to survive 7 matches against the best teams on Earth. That's why despite 48 teams entering the tournament, only a tiny group have a realistic chance of becoming world champions. And the first team on our list might surprise some people.
Number 5. England. England always arrive at major tournaments surrounded by hype. And to be fair, it's easy to understand why. They possess one of the deepest squads in world football. Elite players, elite clubs, elite resources. On paper, England should be competing for every major trophy. But there is one problem. History. For decades, England have repeatedly fallen short when expectations were highest. Golden generations have come and gone. Talented squads have failed. Promising tournaments have ended in disappointment. Still, writing England off completely would be foolish. They have the talent, they have the experience, and if everything clicks at the right moment, England absolutely have the ability to win the 2026 World Cup. But compared to the teams above them, there are still too many questions.
Number 4. Portugal. Portugal have never won a World Cup, yet this might be the strongest squad in their history. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, João Neves, Ruben Dias, Nuno Mendes, Diogo Costa. World-class talent exists across the entire pitch. Unlike previous generations, Portugal no longer depend on a single superstar. They have depth, balance, technical quality, and experience. The biggest challenge isn't talent, it's consistency. Can they perform under pressure? Can they beat multiple elite nations in a row? Can they finally turn potential into history? If they can, Portugal may be closer to a World Cup than ever before. Brazil and the World Cup almost feel inseparable. No nation has won more titles. No nation carries greater footballing history. Every generation produces stars. Every tournament brings expectation. And every World Cup begins with one question. Can Brazil do it again? The answer is always yes! Brazil possess too much talent to ignore. But history alone doesn't win tournaments. Which brings us to France. For nearly a decade, France have been football's ultimate tournament machine. World Cup winners, World Cup finalists, consistently producing elite talent. Their squad depth is almost ridiculous. In some positions, France can leave world-class players on the bench. And that's what makes them so dangerous. If any team enters the tournament as a favorite, it's France. But there is still one nation above them. Number 1, Spain. Spain may be the strongest team heading into the 2026 World Cup. Their squad is young, their squad is talented, and perhaps most importantly, their squad already knows how to win. Spain combine technical brilliance with modern athleticism. They dominate possession, create chances, control matches. And unlike many young teams, they already have experience competing at the highest level. There are no perfect teams in football. Every contender has weaknesses. But right now, Spain appear to have fewer weaknesses than anyone else. Of course, rankings mean nothing once the tournament begins. Football doesn't care about predictions. It doesn't care about favorites. Every World Cup creates surprises. Every World Cup breaks expectations. And that's why the greatest tournament in sport remains so unpredictable. 48 teams will enter. Only one will leave as world champion. The question is simple. Who will it be?